Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, my leg hurts. Good morning. My leg hurts. Hold on, guys. Oh. You said my skin looks good? Thank you. I appreciate you saying that because I'm working really hard on it. Oh, breaking shit over here. How's everybody doing? I'm so glad to see everybody this morning. Couple of things. The vein stuff is not good. Not good. I'm having surgery at the end of March. The vein stuff is not good. It is bad. But thank you for saying my skin looks good because it feels gross because I got my period. Got your period? Such a girl thing to say. Yeah, it is. She'll be fine. Ow. Oh, my leg hurts so bad. Anyway, I don't know why I can't see any comments on Facebook. It's so weird. I'm putting some toner on my face because it's shiny and I don't know. Anyway, so we didn't get home till late last night from soccer. So late. And yes, I can wear compression stockings. I have them in my drawer. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to have to put them on, which is crazy. I don't know why I can't see comments on Facebook. Can somebody write me a comment and see if it'll come through? Oh, now I can. Recycle sisters. Anyway, I weighed myself this morning and I am really happy with what's on the scale. And I know people, my skin is peeling. I know people, oh, I see it now. Thank you. Anyway, I gotta put my foot up. Oh my God. My leg hurts so bad. Anyway, I wanted to just tell you guys a couple of things really quick before we get into something that my daughter and I were able to learn last night at soccer, because I think that I think that there is some misunderstanding that when someone says they got the vaccine, that they have cut the line or taken someone else's spot. And I got some nasty hate in my inbox last night. Not surprising. And that's fine. I mean, people can hate on me if they want to. I would prefer if people asked me why I was able to get how I was able to get the vaccine and why I needed to get it now, because I don't have to divulge everything private and medical that's going on in my life. I'm not required to do that, but if you have been with me a long time and you care about me, I'm happy to tell you. So just remember that not everything you think is the truth. And also, if you know my spirit, you know I'm not like the girl that's pushing old people out of the line and taking their shot. So there is something going on for me that I needed to be vaccinated for, and I chose to share with you guys that. And if you hate me now, you don't need to send me a message that you hate me, just unfollow me. If you are familiar with deep vein thrombosis and blood clots, then you are familiar with why I had to get the vaccine. My leg is in really bad shape, and it is not just a varicose vein that needs to be taken out. It is, would you like to see it? It would probably traumatize you if you saw what my leg looked like. My leg is in bad shape. It's really bad, and it looks terrible. I'm not sure that if you have ever seen what a leg looks like when it, oh my God, I'm sorry if you saw my underwear, I apologize. But if you've ever seen a leg with a blood clot, it is very scary. But anyway, Grace says, no explanations necessary. Every shot is one step closer to the end of this. So thank you for getting it. Well, I appreciate that. What caused deep vein thrombosis? I think my pregnancy's back to back, unfortunately. No, Mary, it will not make it worse. The vaccine will not make it worse. That is a fallacy. You want to see my leg? Okay. There is my, well, the beginning of my problem started here, and it goes up here. Here is where it becomes really problematic, and here is where it finishes, and it hurts all the time. So there's that. It's not funny. It's awful. And I have to fly to South Africa for work in May, and they literally told me that I would not survive the flight to South Africa without this surgery. Can you imagine hearing that? You will not survive you will not survive your flight to South Africa. Yikes. Okay, surgery it is. I am scared to get the vaccine because I feel there isn't long-term studies that I know of. Girl, I have put so much shit in my body. I don't care. Honestly, I trust science and medicine. All right, so let me show Facebook really quick. So my vein problem started here. And at first it was just this, okay, a little ugly, whatever, but then it started to hurt so bad. And this is the problem area right here. There's a clot there and one there. And then hurts all the way down to this landmine of excruciation. So there's that. But anyway, to the woman who wrote me a message in my inbox yesterday and said, I have family in Mountain Brook and now I believe everything they say about you. Go fuck yourself! So I am on a Motrin and baby aspirin regimen, and I'm not supposed to do any strenuous exercise, only walking. But it is scary, and I try to play it off with you guys like You know what I mean? Like I try to play it off like, oh guys, my veins, they're ugly and I have to, have a surgery, but it's scary. And add COVID on top of that, it's scary. It's scary to think that you can't get on a flight to go do your job because you could die. That is terrifying. So anyway, I wanted to tell you something that was a great lesson last night at, just imagine writing those words to someone. I have family in Mountain Brook, and now I believe everything they say about you. Yesterday, my daughter and I were talking about communication, and we were talking about giving criticism to fellow soccer players because, the girls are at an age where they're uncomfortable actually communicating, but they're not uncomfortable saying mean things to each other, which is so ironic to me. Like, wouldn't you rather just communicate than say mean things to each other? Like, I don't get that. But I guess it takes a certain emotional intelligence to be able to communicate. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And anyway, she said she was trying to explain to me what was said between two girls, and she was saying all she said was X, Y, and Z. And I said, okay, well, it's not what was said, Olivia. It's how it was said. It's how it was said. Tone is 9/10 of the law. If you have something that you want to say to somebody, find a way to say it in which they can receive it. Because let me tell you something. If you are communicating with someone and they are not receiving your constructive criticism because you're saying it in a way they can't receive it, essentially it's just word salad. You are literally just putting words into the universe that are being received by no one. And how does that work for anybody? How is that even effective? And she was like, well, I'm like, no, there's no rebuttal for that. That was a rhetorical question. Okay? If you are giving constructive criticism to a player on your team and you are saying it in a way that hurts her or embarrasses her, and she is not receiving your criticism, you have not made her a better player. You have failed at your task in providing constructive criticism. You are the failure, not her. And she was like, yeah, think about that. How you communicate with people is everything. And I will not raise a bunch of children who say things to people like, well, that's just how I am. This is just how I communicate. No, that's not it. That's not going to work for me. So we are not perfect, and certainly I make a ton of mistakes, and certainly I say things and I wish that I could say them differently. So I do my best to go back and say, wait, I don't think that I said that correctly. I would like an attempt to try to say this differently. But if your true goal is to provide constructive criticism, and you say it in a tone in which the person is hurt or embarrassed or defensive, then you have failed at what you were trying to do. And that doesn't even make sense to me. Because then that means that you either don't care if you're a successful communicator, so you could never be a leader. If you can't communicate with people, you can never be a leader. You will always work for other people. You will always like not work meaning money wise, but like work emotionally under other people. communication and meeting people where they are and being able to encourage people and constructively criticize people and coach people and pour into people is a gift. It's a gift. And it's a skill, and you have to practice it. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of trolls on Instagram. I apologize. They come from a land down under. And I don't even know where they come from, but I'm blocking them as fast as I get it. What I do love is the trolls on Instagram who don't know how to use the proper your, and your. It irks the shit out of me. Anyway, I don't have to beat a dead horse. You guys already know what it is. You know what I mean? You guys know what it is. But I know Olivia is tired of being coffee talked every time she gets in the car with me, but the truth is, and I have friends who have said to me, like, don't coffee talk me. I'm not trying to coffee talk you. I'm just literally trying to communicate with you. And you're receiving that as coffee talk because coffee talk encourages healthy communication. I'm not trying to coffee talk Olivia. I'm trying to teach her a better way. Because if you want to be effective with people, here's the thing, people are never going away. Right? People are always going to be here. It's not like she's going to grow up and people are going to disappear and she's not going to have to communicate. Communication is a muscle. You have to exercise it. You have to work hard at it. So, okay, apparently on Instagram, they've never seen cleavage. Ever. First day. First time, guys. First time they've ever seen the top of a boob. It is unbelievable how distracting boobs are. Not to me, but to people. It is unbelievable to me that boobs have been around as long as they have been around. And men will still be like, yeah, and then so boobs. Oh my God, boobs. Really? It is unbelievable to me that boobs are still that appealing. Do you know how long boobs have been around? Y'all. I can't believe people are still that impressed with boobs. What am I missing? They're like Thin Mints. Seriously. It's baffling to me. I mean, I like boobs as much as the next person, but holy shit. You know, it's like, aren't boobs kind of like you seen one, you seen them all? No? Is it really that exciting every time you see a new boob? I'm confused. All right. I mean, listen, whatever. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. That's why we have these conversations. Because hopefully it'll help you have conversations with your own children when they say things that are hurtful to their siblings or to their teammates or to you or to whomever. Like, you can stop them and say, hey, effective communication is everything. If you're not communicating and you're not doing it well, people are never going away. Communication. Oh my God, I love Rona Lee said, you said boobs and it did nothing for me, but now I want a Thin Mint. That is funny. Okay, that made my day. Anyway, I love you guys so much. My house is empty. I'm just here putting on my makeup. I'm gonna listen to some music. Actually, I do have, oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. I really need to get in the car, but I'm so late. Jackson every day is like, can you ever get here on time? I'm like, I'm really trying. Yes, Jessica, obsessions differ. You are correct, but it really is amazing how, like, they just, anyway. I love you guys, and I pray for healthy communication for all of us, and I pray for my leg to stop hurting, please, at least. So I can go for a walk today, another walk today. It hurts really bad right now because I went for a walk. But if you've ever wanted to know what deep vein thrombosis feels like. It feels like a terrible aching in your leg. That is awful, and it throbs. And it is because your veins are not doing their job. They are supposed to pump blood up your leg, and mine just let the blood pool. And I hate that I have to wait until March 30th, but there are certain things that have to be done beforehand. And I just pray for no pain. And I'm going to put a compression sock on, yes. My outfit's going to look really ugly with one of those, but maybe I could make them stylish. Anyway, I love you guys so much, so much. Have a great, great day.